Well, US President Donald Trump is drawing significant praise from the heart of NATO leadership. The very same leaders who not long ago feared that the US might abandon NATO and leave them to shoulder their own defense. In a message confirmed by NATO and the White House, NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte applauded Trump for what he called decisive action in Iran, crediting him with achieving what no American president in decades could manage. This message was private, but was shared by Trump on his Truth Social account. The White House verified that the note came from Rutte and was delivered through official channels before the NATO summit in Hague. NATO later confirmed its authenticity but offered no other details. Was the flattering tone an attempt to win over Trump before an important meeting? The kind of praise that the UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer had reportedly used while negotiating and announcing a new trade deal with the US, perhaps aimed at softening Trump's planned high tariffs on UK imports. Then, during the NATO summit, Rutte made multiple statements praising Trump. On Wednesday, NATO countries agreed on a new defense spending target of 5% of GDP by 2035, a figure floated by Trump himself. In his own words, Rutte asked whether anyone truly believed countries would have pledged new defense investments if Trump had not returned to power.
Comes to making more investments. Would you ever think that this would be the result of this summit if he would not have been re-elected president? Do you really think that 7 or 8 countries who said, yes, somewhere in the 2030s we might meet the 2%?
Besides, privately, Rutte also praised Trump for his role during the Israel-Iran war publicly.
Doesn't he deserve some praise? And when it comes to Iran, the fact that he took this decisive action, very targeted, to make sure that Iran would not be able to get its hands on a nuclear capability, I think he deserves all the praise.
The 5% GDP commitment will include 3.5% for military spending and 1.5% for strategic investments such as cyber defense and mobility. Well, this move is widely seen as a direct response to Trump's long-standing pressure on NATO to carry more of the alliance's financial burden. NATO leaders reportedly hope that this increase in spending will reassure Trump of their commitment to NATO's Article 5, which is the core mutual defense clause. At the summit's conclusion, Trump praised the alliance, stating that NATO is not a rip-off, a major change in tone compared to his earlier comments, emphasizing how much America's allies rely on the US military for their security. European leaders have bought themselves time, but they now face a new challenge, turning the 5% commitment into actual defense budgets at the summit. German Chancellor Friedrich Merz said that financial contributions alone are not enough to address NATO's challenges, while Norwegian Prime Minister emphasized that while the spending target has been set, it will only be meaningful if it results in something tangible. So, with praise pouring in from NATO's top ranks and defense priorities shifting in his direction, Trump may not officially wear a crown, but his influence over the West's strategic decisions remains stronger than ever.